Hello, beautiful souls. This is your general reading, Capricorn, for December. I hope you are doing amazing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button if you'd like to know when the next video will be posted. If you like private readings, links in the description box below, or you can go to the website up above right there. And we will be more than happy to set you up an appointment. Also, I will be doing a glance into 2021 readings. Yours will be out on the 30th of November. There will be an extended, I believe. There will be an extended for Patreon members. And also, maybe don't hold me to it, but I will post a notification if this is the case. I will also add that to the personal readings until the end of January, I believe, that you can get a glance into the year. After that, it will be over. Yeah. So, if you would like to be a Patreon member and get that, as well as the readings super early, you can see the link in the description box below. We do have social media as well, Instagram and Facebook, where you can get transits, a glance at the next week reading, I believe, is there. Pick a cards are there because people requested them, so that's where I put them. And a whole bunch of plethora of other things. So go ahead and check that out. And please remember that this is a general reading, guys. If it doesn't fit Capricorn, don't make it. You don't want those problems. Check your moon, rising, Venus. And if you don't know what those are, in the description box below, you can find a link to get that information for free. Okay. So, Capricorn, let's see what we have for you in December. I'm getting this feel, oh my gosh. So I'm getting this feeling of something that you have wanted or predicted or desired or tried to manifest is really coming into view for you in December. I mean, it's overwhelming that I felt that. Okay, mending. Yeah. So things are being put together. So what I feel like is it's almost like a time to celebrate. It's a time to be happy for everything that you've been through, everything you've gone through, and where you are now. It's kind of like a time for you to reflect on where you've been and where you're going. And that all the power struggles that you had or were dealing with are cleared. You know, I don't know why this is a time for, like, to be thankful, to really reflect on that, to do an assessment. And I feel like it would make you happy, you know, that these things have made a turnaround for you, or that life is just, you know, it's kind of like looking at the miracle of life, realizing how small you are in the scheme of things, how things didn't make sense and they did. This will be a good time, they're telling me, for you to check, if you ever had a personal reading, to check your personal readings to see where you've come from, to go back in the video log of the readers that you listen to and see what they say and where you are now and things like that. So, Ghost, you have regret. Yeah. So for some reason, this energy of looking at the past and being thankful is the positive part of that. I feel like the negative part of that could be you looking into the past and thinking about what you don't have. So it's about the polarity of it. It's about trying to think more positive of the situation and that energy that you're feeling. You know, don't regret the things that are gone, because I feel like without those things, you wouldn't be able to ascend to the point that you are now, you know? This is more a time for Thanksgiving, you know? being thankful, being gracious, showing gratitude. Okay. We have wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life and for what they are. Exactly. Again, new beginnings, Capricorn. New beginnings. And be thankful for the foundations that you have now. It's like acknowledging where it is you've come from. Acknowledging that the wheel turned in your favor. You know? Not thinking about what you lost or what the down moments were, but just really being happy for what it is that you do have in life and where you've been, you know? Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Okay. Okay, we have child nature. Okay, yeah. Communicating with spirit and nature and just seeing the flow of things. In nature, it shows you that that things have to die, or things have to wilt away, or things have a close so that new things can come in. And it's just about assessing what it is you've been through to get here. That's really what it is. To not think of it as it being so tragic and horrible, something you had to go through, but thinking of it as, I'm so glad that that's gone or that's over, so I can be here now. Okay. All right, Capricorn. We have deception, family, friends, and guides, behind a mask. So in your life, or in this year, okay, you've been through a lot as far as learning how to turn a blind eye. And staying happy and positive, even though things around you were maybe going awry, or issues at work, or whatever it is. But I feel like it was all for a reason, is what they're giving me, you know? And you have a good support system. You have good friends. You have guides that want the best for you. And it's just time for you to find peace and calm and happy and joy and gratitude within knowing that. Yeah, there's big emphasis on things that are not for you will not proceed, to me. And you have to know that that's for the best here. Because now you're living in an authenticity of yourself and what it is that you deserve. And that requires you to be vulnerable and open and not resistant. So in order to do that, gratitude is a really good step for you, because it really helps you let go fully of the past. Fully. Okay? Alright, Capricorn, let's get into these cards. We have the Three of Swords. the Hangman, the Hierophant. Oof, absolutely. The Prince of Discs, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Tower. Bottom, look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups, the Prince of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Absolutely. Listen, Capricorn, I told you, okay? We're going to start with the bottom and work our way up. So we have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Now, this is telling me that you have a reason to celebrate. And it's about looking for and at that reason to celebrate. Because you really do. You've made it to some sort of culmination. And it's like you have these firm foundations of peace and like calm or something to rejoice about. And it's time for you to nurture and be in that energy. That energy of love. That kind of cycle of love that you have. Look at this. And by doing that, it brings in what you need. If this could be a new opportunity in love, something that, you know, some of us don't have that joy or that excitement in life, and it brings that back to us. It brings back that hope, that childhood energy. Okay? Connecting back with the cycles, understanding why some things happen that we, you know, don't want. Some of you are in a very loving relationship. And you're feeling it. I mean, you're feeling it. You're nurturing it. You're giving it. They're giving it. It's just good. You know? Your cup overfloweth. Some of you are getting married. Who knows? Okay? But this is fantastic. This is phenomenal. Okay? So in the past, I really see that you have been hurt. And you've had to separate yourself mentally from a lot of things that have come into you. And it just seems like everything was coming in really slow. You know, working on career, you're just doing the normal things. Everything's just happening at its own pace. And you were waiting, just waiting for things to happen. Consistently having to change your perspective because things were just heavy or things were leaving out of your life. And you're like, is anything going to stay? Because you wanted it to stay with the Hierophant. You know, you have your beliefs. You know what you wanted. You wanted something sturdy, like a good relationship, a good job, something hardy and something you can believe in. And it's just that it just didn't seem like it was coming. It just didn't seem like you would ever get those things. And it was getting a little heavy, a little wonky for you, right? So I feel like there was somebody around you, okay? Or somebody that you knew. And I feel like things were moving really, really slowly. There was a moment where I feel like you had separated, or you felt like you needed to distance yourself, or they distanced themselves from you. But I feel like the foundations were already there, whether you knew it or not. Things start to pick up here through conversation, through the knowledge. You know, it's almost like you step back for a moment, or this person stepped back, and then they realized that you were someone they needed, or you were someone that kept crossing their mind, and they were like, what does this even mean? What do I do with it? And I feel like it's very interesting, because I feel like somebody is like, I want to be committed, and I want nothing less than commitment. I feel like this person, or whoever this is, has a very set life, okay? And if they're going to bring somebody into that life, they don't want it to be messed up or out of order, you know? So there was a sense of waiting for that. And I feel like you pulled back, you went towards them, you pulled back. There was a lot of back and forth with this. But I do feel like this changes. This person's mind changes, you know. And I feel like it's because once they feel you pull back one of these times, you're actually happy this time that you pull back, you know? And it's more like an assessment. Like, what do I need for myself? This new year is coming up. I just want to be happy. I'm tired of being in between. You know, like, I don't want this for myself. Because I feel like there's a lot of back and forth. It's like you're in it, but you're not in it, you know? And the conflict was just a little too much. It's like, I need this to be consistent. I need this to be real. And this is one time where someone pulls back, whether it's you or them. And I feel like this changes everything with the Tower card here. It changes everything. It changes the weight. And I feel like things just explode from there in a good way. It does not feel bad in any way. Yeah, with the Fool card, I feel like someone's going to take a risk, you know? The only thing that's holding someone back is like vanity, like their own foolishness. Their own idea of what is right and wrong is just not right. So, yeah, it's like this one last time someone decides to separate or take a break. And this just does it for some reason. It's like, why would you leave something behind with this kind of connection? Because with the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups, there is a strong connection here. It's almost like already being married, but not. You know, this is like the honeymoon phase, but not. Like, what exactly is this person waiting for? What exactly are they looking for? And I think that's what happens. It's like, what exactly are they looking for? If this isn't it, then what is it, you know? Okay, so let's clarify. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups, reverse, King of Pentacles, reverse, Ten of Swords, reverse, Ace of Pentacles, reverse, and the Death in reverse. Bottom of the deck is subconscious energy, Page of Wands, and Five of Cups, both in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. They're telling me to pull that one too. So, this tells me that somebody is... they don't know how to start this, okay? But at the same time, they want to be open to accept it, you know? This is like, I care about you, I want you, that's a fact. But I'm not sure what to do next. It's almost like a person who maybe hasn't been in a relationship in a long time, or a relationship that feels like this, or a healthy relationship, and they don't know what are the next steps that people take in relationships, right? It's easier for them to just accept it and be like, well, okay, this is what we're going to do now. It's easy to say, well, let's just go with the flow. I mean, there comes a time where you have to take some sort of action. You have to step up. You have to express your feelings. You have to do something. So, I feel like they've done something already, but they need to do more, you know? Okay. So, yeah. So with the Four of Wands, like I said, I do feel like they have done something. It's just not this Four of Wands. Okay, so it's not happy. It's happy, but there's still a little bit of distance there, and it's more like mental distance, kind of like you're doing stuff or they're calling you, but they're not being like, I love you, or they're not saying we're together. There's something that's missing here. So so the thing is, fear of opening up, causing some sort of issue, because they're telling me like it took them this long to get here. Okay, so can you imagine what the next step is going to be? And I feel like you're like, I'm not doing that in this next year. I'm not bringing this into my life moving forward. I'm just not doing it. So yeah, you're tired of fighting off each battle. You know, you're ready for something real and committed, without the secrets, without the rigmarole, without the, I wonder what this person is thinking. You know, you need more spontaneity, or you need more like, this is what we're going to do. Right. And whoever you're dealing with is just always in their head. They're always trying to figure something out or understand something. But there's really not much to understand. It's like this person just needs to get into their emotions, and then everything will be fine. You know, it's like if they let their emotions flood them, then it'll be great. But there's so much in their head that their head is affecting their actions. So I feel like there was an offer. It did come very slow, but I do feel like there is another level of commitment. Now, there is a bit of a power struggle here as far as how they express themselves versus how they feel inside. Okay, so I feel like that barrier is a little hard for them to break and for you to get to. And it feels like because there's not a lot of that happening, it doesn't feel like it's growing quick enough or sufficiently. You know, like your vision isn't being captivated in the whole way that you want it to. There's still a sense of waiting with this person. I feel like they think of emotions or as a weakness, you know. They don't want to reveal themselves out of fear of getting hurt, out of fear of it being not practical or something coming in and out, you know. They don't want it to be awkward. They don't want it to be wrong. They don't want for things to go bad. They're giving what they can, and they're being very practical about it. So they're showing you with the Queen of Pentacles that they can be a good provider, that they can call on time, that they can do these are the things that they're focusing on right now, instead of the emotional part of it all. So I feel like there is stability here with this person. I feel like they care. I feel like it's getting really established. I feel like emotionally you're happy just because you care about this person. And it's kind of like this initial offer here with the Page of Pentacles hasn't worn off yet. So you're still excited about that energy, you know. But at the same time, you know that it's going to get old. The wait, the patience, it's going to get old. And you're looking for them to do something new, say something new, to change their mindset, to realize that it's okay, and to move forward, you know, quickly. But that power struggle is still going to be there. I feel like I need to tell you that it is going to be there. I feel like this is going to be a thing that is. You know what I mean? Especially next to this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there's always going to be this difficulty. Yeah. With the Five of Cups in reverse, it's like this is something that you have to accept about this person, that it's going to be slow. It is. There's going to be times where things fall apart. Yeah, there are going to be times when I feel like this person doesn't know what to do with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They don't know how to handle something, or this all feels new to them. And The flow changes. They change. Their attitude changes. The situation changes. But with the Death card in reverse, I don't think that they're going to let you go. I don't see that. I just feel like emotionally, you're going to be like, oh, something has to change. Because I don't feel like they're giving me the attention that I need. I don't feel like I'm feeling the way I should feel. But that's vanity. Okay? That you want to take a risk or you want to do something to move. That's just you. You know, because that's what you feel like you want to do. But what's interesting is I feel like you're okay with taking things slow. Like, it's not bad because you have this. You know, you have this. It's just not coming out that way. Like, under the surface, it's here. And that's why I'm getting all this energy. It's like, be thankful for what it is you do have. It's just that this person doesn't express it or they don't do things in the same way. But it's here, you know? Okay. So we're going to pull an affirmation card. We're going to do affirmations this month. Okay, Capricorn. This reading was pretty long. Receiving. Listen, out here in these streets. I open up and allow myself to receive love in all ways, from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better than receiving audits, bed bugs, or hate mail. I receive love and it feels so good that I decide to receive it some more, and then some more, and maybe just a wee bit more. So this is a reminder that people give love in different ways. People do things in different ways, and I feel like this person just does it differently. They're going to show you stability. They're going to show you reliability. They're going to show you stability. Oh, I think I already said that. You know, those are the things that they're going to show you. They're not going to be like, oh, I love you, and let's cuddle, and you're the only thing that's ever on my mind, and all that. That's not what I feel from this person. But they're giving you what they can give you. So this is a good time to assess if this is really what you want, you know? If it's not, then it's not. It's okay. It's okay because we need what we need in relationships, you know? And you don't want to take this into the new year or any longer than that, really. And you're not happy, but you're like, but this person's so nice. You know those relationships you get stuck in where you're like, this person's so nice though, but the sex is terrible. You're not happy. You know? So you can either work on it or not work on it. You know, that's really what we got here. So Capricorn, thank you. I love you. I will talk to you later. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.